Building a culture of belonging, every word counts. That's why Textio brings the world's most advanced language insights into your hiring and employer brand content. Our industry-leading approach to artificial intelligence and machine learning provides the tools needed to find more diverse candidates. In short, Textio builds more equitable workspaces, guiding businesses and writing more inclusive job posts. And we're building on that success by bringing even more products to the market for all people who share our belief that language matters. Words have power, and at Textio, we harness that power to increase the access and availability of value-driven work for everyone.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, let's discuss what to do if your job offer is rescinded. Inflation, a possible recession, supply chain issues, and crypto swings all have employers tightening their budgets. We've seen this manifest in layoffs and hiring freezes, but more recently, some companies are extending offers and then taking them back. You've more than likely seen some posts about this on social media. If this were to happen to you, let's discuss a few things you should do. Before running to social media, give yourself a moment to grieve and process the loss. It's okay to feel your feels about what just happened, but don't ruin future opportunities by making emotional decisions. From there, reach out to companies that showed interest in you to see where they are in the hiring process. I'd also suggest reaching out to your network both in person and on LinkedIn. These people can provide you with empathy and sympathy, but they may also have leads on other opportunities. It's important to communicate professionally with the employer that rescinded the offer. I know that may not be what you want to hear, but you don't want to hurt your reputation in the industry over this. I would first ask them if they could share why the offer was rescinded. Many times, the companies will be fairly straightforward. If it was something you did in the process, you can now ensure it doesn't happen again. If it was due to external factors, most of those are entirely out of your control. I would also ask the employer if there are any other opportunities available at the company. Sometimes companies decide to downsize in one area but grow in others. If that's the case, they could potentially lead you to a role in another area of the business. Posting these things to social media can go one of two ways. First, it can show people that you're able to get jobs. Second, it can cause people to start wondering why the offer was rescinded in the first place. Nonetheless, there is a lot of traction to be gained from openly sharing this with your network and asking for assistance. So ensure to be positive about the situation, showcase your resilience, and discuss what you learned and how you plan to move forward. But don't let a disgruntled social media post ruin your chances of landing another opportunity. I suggest you take a moment to reach out to your former employers or companies that you turned down initially. Most people's pride gets in the way of them doing this, but many people have a positive experience returning to their former employer, maybe in a different role. You can also consider reaching out to staffing agencies to find a temporary role to boost your experience on your resume. This can help you build relationships with employers, and during that time, you'll just want to keep your ear to the ground for temp to hire, full-time, or long-term opportunities. Lastly, I suggest you take the time to review and edit your resume, cover letter, and LinkedIn, then hop back in the job search as soon as possible. This tip was inspired by an article, What to Do If Your Job Offer is Rescinded, by Brandy Fowler and Andrew Seaman on LinkedIn, and brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.
This episode of Living Corporate is brought to you by Blind. Blind is a safe, trusted community of more than 5 million verified professionals. Head over to teamblind.com to get the latest insights into salaries, company reviews, and interview experiences at thousands of companies worldwide.